So this is the first time we've been doing this, so this should be fun. So we'll call to order our Human Rights Commission meeting on September 1st it is now 6:05 p.m. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, nobody's muted. Thumbs up, guys. No, everybody's muted. Okay, so first thing we need to do is you're going to have to unmute your mics to approve the minutes. I sent the minutes out from last meeting, which unfortunately there wasn't many of us, and we just set out the meeting dates for the year. So can we approve those?
So moved.
Just stick your finger up if you're not unmuted, so we know everybody voted for it. Phyllis, can you unmute yourself, Phyllis, so you can vote yes or no?
I second it, and I.
Perfect. There was only 3 of us there anyway, and so we just kind of talked about that we still don't have any public participation in our committee, and we got our meeting set for the rest of the year. So that's kind of where we're at this point. The last time we met, when everybody was together, we talked about activities to do in town with both the senior center and the library. Various members of the committee were going to be looking at authors, Newington authors, talking about human rights. And at this point, I'm thinking that we really can't go much farther with any of this, except people keep their eyes out for things, because we still don't know when the town hall is opening, do not know when the senior citizen center is opening, and do not know when the library is opening. So we really can't talk much about moving forward with some of the activities that we had planned. Obviously, the extravaganza got canceled, the showcase got canceled. So this is kind of where we're at this point. Unless anyone else would like to add to that discussion, there's not much else we can do at this point with the way COVID's taken over our lives here.
This might be a good time to I think we were going to work on like a brochure or a flyer, or maybe even just something as simple as a poster, that the commission does exist and we are an available resource for folks.
Right, Jamela was going to be working on that, and unfortunately she's not in the meeting tonight. We talked to her last night about it, and I don't know why she's not here, and she probably got stuck at school because they're just starting up tomorrow too, but she was working on it, so that was her chore or her task to work on. I know Sue was going to be contacting Michelle in the library about having some type of a reception. I think Roberta was going to be looking at an author for a human rights author for issues specifically to Newington. And Mitch was going to be doing something, I think, with the youth council. And again, unfortunately, those guys aren't here, so we really can't go much farther with them. Lisa, did you have anything you were going to be looking into, or I can't remember if Lisa and Phyllis, you had things you were going to look into?
No, but I do like Liza's idea of, maybe I know that Jamel is working on the brochure, but maybe a poster of some sort, something that we could actually just put up in the library and other places, might be something to think about doing, since we can't really do anything else in public at this point. Okay. And if that's something that Liza would be interested in, I'd be willing to work on it with her if it's something she wants to try to tackle.
Yeah, I don't have any problem, making the poster. Phyllis, perhaps you can assist with some of the language and things we should highlight. Carol, I don't know if it would be possible for you to resend the section of the town charter, or kind of where we're listed and what the duties are, that the commission has, so we can kind of highlight those on the.
I don't think Carol has joined us.
Doesn't have her microphone on.
She's muted.
Yeah, she's here, but she does.
There we go. Now can you hear me?
There you go. Yep.
Sorry. Yes, that would be no problem at all.
Is there, would your email or the Department of Social Services be the contact for the commission?
It can be. Yep. It can go through me. The other thing, I just given light to all that's going on recently, I didn't know if we wanted to even explore something virtually addressing, racial justice or injustice.
Certainly timely.
a virtual conversation or just like a statement to go on the website?
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't have anything specific in mind, but it seems like that's right up our mission's alley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our next meeting is October 27th, so would you like to try to put something together by then? And then we can, I'll take a look at it. You can send it out ahead of time. We can all take a look at it and have a discussion on it and go ahead and approve it and see if we can go ahead and put that up somewhere around town. Maybe by then we'll have access to town hall and stuff too.
Yeah, and we can get something, we can get a draft ready and you know, even if for the time being, we just have it put on the town website, you know, I think that would be good. And then I mean, I like Carol's idea, you know, to have a virtual conversation. And I'm sure we could find a speaker here in Connecticut to do that.
A facilitator, yeah. Maybe we can all, you know I have some connections that way. I can bring some for our next meeting or send them ahead of time so people can review before then.
Okay. I can't quite see everybody's face on here. So do we have anybody from the public on our forum here today?
No public on right now.
No public on right now. So is there any human services issues that you want to bring up, Carol, or?
No, we are in the new building. We had a a tedious transition, bringing all of the stuff from the other building to the new building. Have set up the food bank, are continuing to aid many more people via delivery for food, based on the pandemic continuing and the fact that the folks that we're serving are 60% elderly and or disabled. We are doing all case management services via phone, Zoom, email, etc. And we're doing a very modified youth program out at the challenge course, where we have small cohorts of 7 to 10 kids in a group, and doing some adventure-based programs exploring positive decisions for youth.
Okay.
Can anybody hear me? Does
I didn't
anybody
hear that.
Excuse me? Anybody
Are
hear me?
you on?
I've been trying to get on, and I've been listening to you guys, and then all of a sudden I lost you. So I am here.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. Well, we're almost. Is there anything that you would like to add to the meeting in terms of discussion? Because we're kind of on hold with the COVID and our access to town buildings and facilities at this point.
I know. I'd rather see, have our meetings in person, but unfortunately, because of this, we can't. As far as getting a human rights author, I did not do anything on that yet, but I'm still working on it. I think I have somebody that can steer me in the right direction.
Okay. Okay, so anybody else have anything else they'd like to add at this point?
No?
Okay,
No,
so our next meeting is going to be October 27th. Hopefully we'll be able to do it in person. And if we can, obviously we're going to rely on James to try to hook us up again to do at least virtually for us. All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so at this point, then the meeting is adjourned at 6:15.
Wow.
Grandma, answer your phone.
Sorry, that's my other phone going off.
Well, it was good seeing all you guys. Hopefully we can get together soon in person.
Okay,
Great seeing you
sounds
too.
good. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Stay safe. Bye. Okay.